Hold.
Doing a challenge at the moment
No.
where he's trying to turn his $7 million
And the
bankroll
huge one
into
here,
700
they
million.
raised
He's going to be playing Trident in a couple of
and
years
I
when he's not
three
such
bet
a
all in
bankroll bit.
40 blinds. I don't know, maybe I should call, but eight. Raise,
There you go.
call,
Nonchalant. Nonchalant, do you like?
get ace and
Who likes being all in? Josh Manley does.
yeah, nice one.
It worked and everything. It didn't work. Why are you calling it off? Aaron, they're not playing correctly. Aaron, they're not playing correctly.
It's okay.
I know what today is. Do you think I'm dumb? I don't know, man. This is Twitch chat after all. You get all sorts of them in here. Do you think I'm dumb? Shut up. This is way too emo.
All right. Hello, sports fans. Welcome in, welcome in. Bright and early, couple minutes before top of the hour. It's going to be a short stream today. I can only stream until for 2 hours-ish, somewhere in that range. Yeah, I've got stuff going on at 11 o'clock, so I'll probably go till like 11:10 or so. I started playing this tournament. Let's open up the lobby here. I don't know, like 15 minutes ago, somewhere in that range. Yeah, I was just checking out the bankroll, seeing where we're at. Let's do that real quick. Had a little bit of a hit the last couple of days. There's some good things and some bad things that are happening with that, but that's okay. Where are we at with this? We want this one right here. So this past weekend, Sunday, I played on 888 Poker. Played like a $10,000 micro roller. I didn't do nearly as well as I hoped, as you would expect, but I won my way into it. Right, so I played for 50 cents, won a $3.50 ticket. Took that $3.50 ticket and made it into day 2, and finished like of the 700, I think, and 70 people that started the day. Is that what it was? It's the 8th, I think. Maybe it was the 7th. The 780 people that played, I finished like 40th. So it wasn't bad. but I played yesterday. Is it? Let's open this one up. This one right here. There I am. So obviously there's been another tournament that played. I'm currently 11th out of 160 people. Right? So they have a couple of these things in a day, but that's solid. I should have a better running next one. So fingers crossed. I've got 2 more tournaments coming on. They should be starting up here in just a couple of minutes. I will get them up and loaded when that happens. Oh, and I want to go on Discord because these guys were asking. Go check out the doctors. Yeah, the doctors are solid. For top of the hour. Jared Halter is a Beam Doctor. He ran a stream last night. He had where is Discord? There we go. He was running with Dr. Dad Poker last night. They had a major announcement. I missed the exact wording of that announcement.
What the fuck is that? They did not have a good hand until they did.
But I get the sense that their meeting it's those 2 guys and the third guy that I follow, Neo. I think that's how you pronounce it. They're working on some collaboration stuff. So again, I'll drop give a shout out to these guys for sure. So that's not it. Show more. Oh, Rad Dad Poker. I haven't seen that guy forever either. Nego 1. Let's put one of his guys up.
So that's good. Let's get into our next game. Let's fire up stars again. If you guys could just confirm that you're seeing like the normal.
Oops. 780 people that played. Yeah. Oh, I got moved. That's no good. Let me switch this over here. There we go. Sorry about that. There, it finally worked. I guess I didn't need to hit the shadow part. All good. All good. Where is the man? Oh, there he is. Okay. There's both these guys. Excellent. This is a shout out for Dr. Dad Poker. Oh, it's break time. Oh, it's. And here is a shout out for Beam Doctor Poker. Again, they're gonna get some shirts. The doctors. I think that would be awesome. It's kind of funny. All right, so I've got 8 minutes. So just after the break, at least one of these tournaments that I'm in will start. This is the other one. It starts in 8 minutes, and the next one starts in 3 minutes. So I'm going to get both of those up here in just a couple minutes. Quick break. I'll see you back here in 3 minutes. 3 minutes or less. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Back at it. Excuse me. Ooh. I saw that I only had 2 minutes left, and snap off some push-ups and some sit-ups. So I do. In November, I will be doing a. What's this? Sorry, not in November. In February, I will be doing a 2,000 push-up challenge, which really is only 100 push-ups a day, right? So during the breaks, I go do 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, and 40 leg flutters, right? It's like if you're swimming or something like that. So yeah, again, just run that through real quick on the break. Champagne Poker, welcome in, youngster. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I have Josh Manley up in the background. I'll turn him down just a little bit more. And then I had my own streams. I was trying to give some shout outs out there. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, let's get to. Oh, I didn't do that either. Shit. So bad at this. Ladies and gentlemen, S Champagne Poker is won his way into a big ass tournament. What was it? You won a 109 ticket. Is that what it was? You won a 109 ticket and then I saw that on. Was it on your Instagram maybe? What was that? The yesterday thing, yeah. No, I knew it was you as well, but I didn't want to say that. Yeah. So I do apologize for even suggesting that that's what it was. So, sorry about that. Okay. The 120,000 XL Winter Challenge opening event. It's a 109, so you're playing in that. That's huge. That's awesome. Congratulations. Okay. As I said, I'm only going to be here for a couple of hours today. So let's try and get as many, get some volume in, as it were. But make, at the end of it, you gotta make good decisions, right? So no matter what. This one here, it's been playing for 20 minutes-ish, somewhere in that range. We're 15th out of 37, so we've got a little bit of time still. Lots of play left in that one. How many people we have in this one? 41. Oh, that is me in the background. Let's turn that down a little bit more as well. There we go. Well, this is not the one I want either. And that's why I couldn't get that thing to work. I had the wrong window up. I had 3 windows open. I wonder. Excellent. So I did try and stream yesterday, but my internet just kept crapping in and out. It was pretty choppy. And it was just like that all day. I also play World of Warcraft with some friends, usually later at night, but keyboard didn't work, mouse didn't work. That's different because these things are all wireless. This is just the charging thing, but this is a wireless mouse. Wireless keyboard, right? Just anyway. Oops, let's come back over here. I've got to, I should have 2 tables up here. When I say 2 tables, I really mean 3. Because we just got a 3rd table just opened up, just as we spoke. This is the mystery bounty. Okay. So this was the one that I played yesterday, or this past weekend. Last week I played this tournament. Won. Oh, this is a different one. This one has your tag. Excellent. I played a 50-cent tournament, won a 350 ticket. I took that 350 ticket and then played and won that other tournament. Or no, made it into day 2. Won some bounty. Hells yeah for the 109 ticket. That, I mean, that's awesome. I'm working on it. It's as I said, I'm still on that challenge, and it's playing very specific and very tight bankroll management challenge. It's not playing in tournaments. In a cash game, not more than 5% of your bankroll, and in an MTT, not more than 2%. So it's really, really tight. I mean, it's easy enough just to just deposit some more money and go, right? But you know, that doesn't teach you the bankroll management, and then you have to play tighter and make better decisions and things like that. So, and I'm not gonna lie, I fucked up. Who cares? And I were sitting on the patio. I didn't even get up. Way too cold out there. Right? It's just going to get worse. Is that what it is right now? Oh yeah, mine says it's minus 20 outside right now. So Champagne Poker and I, we live in Calgary, Canada, where Lime Ricky used to live. She now lives in Costa Rica. What does it say right now? Minus 18 feels like minus 26. This afternoon feels like minus 29. Tonight, this is with the wind chill, by the way, feels like minus 34. Thursday evening feels like minus 41. And Friday is going to be like that as well. That is disgusting. Yeah, that's not pretty at all. Where am I at here? Should have 3 tables up. Okay, I do. Minus 39 real feel for real with the wind chill. Yeah. Yeah, so Mrs. Frostmage took our little dog out just for a wee bit, and she was not happy with it. She did not get her business done, which means in a couple hours now she's going to be asking me to take her out, so I may have to do that. Yeah, I made day 2 of a 350 ticket. It was a $10,000 guarantee. Yeah, I played that on a Sunday. And so today, I've actually won my way into that. Yesterday, I won my way into that tournament. This one here is just me trying to win a 550 ticket, because my bankroll on 888 Poker is about $100 or so. So I can play up to a $2 tournament on 888 under the requirements of the bankroll challenge. This one, oh yeah, I meant to say that my bankroll must be about 9. Let's take a quick look. Starting today, it was at like 927 or so, so $75 away from the goal. Gotta keep trudging along at it, right? It's gotta keep going. I did look at playing in a bigger buy-in today. I'm positive that I can handle it. I'm not worried about that, but it's just like buying into an $11 tournament or a $16.50 tournament is contrary to the bankroll challenge, right? So it's like, oh. I am all in over here with the 10s. This is not a very good hand. I don't like this shove here, but this guy's made lots of questionable moves here. And he snaps it, so that's we're going to just re-buy into that one. Nice hand, nice hand. The best hand should win every once in a while, right? So we're glad that that happens. Okay, back at it. Lobby, this one. It's okay. 15 people. Wow, not very many into this tournament. I did get one bounty in the home game yesterday. And only did fire 2 bullets into it. Hope your little dog has booties. She does not. She does not like the booties at all. Well, look at this shenanigans. It's this guy. Can't. I mean, I'm not calling this off, of course, but I mean, he's worried about a flush, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's come back over here. Oh, I forgot to update. Who cares is my poker coach. He did send me some stuff last night to look at. So this down here, these little red, so there's little circles at the bottom that have different colors. They mean different things. That's what they mean. What deuce does this guy have? Or sorry, what queen does this guy have? He has a queen and he didn't bet the queen before. We hit any of those. I mean, it should be good, right? He's got a set of 4s, a set of deuces. No, he doesn't, because he would snap that in already. Right? If he had any queen, because there was no raise pre-flop, if he had any queen, he should be leading there. So he's check calling with queen 4, or just he open called queen 4 suited, and then hits the queen and then doesn't bet. Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense, right? All right, what's this one over here? Oh, this is what we want to play. A little soothing piano music. We will check to the C better here with our queen high flush draw. Oh yeah, so who cares now? We are working on he and I are working on some new stuff. Oh, look at that, eh? He wants to work on some socials, so getting some reels. I think that's what it's called, right? Or they're like TikToks, I guess. It just drives action. It drives people to your channels, to your socials. So I think they're only like 30 seconds long, something like that. That's what he and I are working on. He's got a couple different things up there, and he's got a couple different ideas, but he's got to teach me how to do some of these things, because it's just a little bit outside of my wheelhouse. It's on my realm. Listen to a commercial. Sorry, guys. What we got here? The third bullet in this thing.
Did you know you can find your favorite artist concerts on Spotify? Tap the button to see a list of upcoming, personalized.
What is this one? 29 minutes. Okay, so we got to play a little bit slower here. Let's just run an ad ourselves here, I guess. All right, Swede's gonna make a little bit of push here. And there's no reason for us to raise, so we'll just call in position against the man. You should make a big bet here. That's the same bet, so that's not gonna be anything. I'm gonna make a push against this guy. Oh, now we just turn it. That's pretty good. We're gonna go all in here. If he's got a speed, he's got a speed, and he does have a speed. We will re-enter that bounty. We were losing that no matter how that played out, by the way, because with the set he's never full. So just is what it is. No big deal. And we just keep rolling with it. Which one? You like the this thing at the bottom here? That? Yeah. There was another guy I was watching. I forget who it was. Oops. It's this one here. Okay, I gotta put this table back up. 2000 MT. He was tracking something similar to that on his stream, and I just asked him how he did it, and he says it's actually maybe it was an add-on, but the add-on didn't work. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It was an add-on for his site that he was playing on, but because Party Poker and M888 don't pull from the site the hands in the same way, that it's not in a real-time thing. So Who Cares actually came up with this to combat it, right? So you have to do it yourself, unfortunately, but it's this one. Yeah, it's just fun, right? And as most of these things, as I've worked, Insta makes my reels from all my stories that I usually post, but sounds like you're gonna. Well, another guy that I know, he uses CutCap. It's a software. I've never used it, so Who Cares and I are just starting to look at it and see if we can use it, make it work. But the intent is to drive some action to right? Because that's how you get traction with these things. And I think I kind of blew him away a little bit when about 3 weeks ago, my YouTube kind of blew up a little bit, as in lots of people were checking out my site, and I'm like, holy shit, this video of me playing has got like 500 views. I mean, that doesn't sound like much, right? But again, when you're younger, it just is what it is. It's not that it was a shit turn, it was a shit river. Right? Because it makes my hand. He already had me beat, so I hit the 2 outer. And so it makes my hand, but I mean, if I go all in there, which it doesn't matter, right? I'm in position, there's no need to go all in there. He's going to call. Yeah, yes, there's buttons. I want to do something like that, but probably, but prob skulls? I don't know what that one is. It took some work. This guy, I tell you, I love it. I love it. He's not folding, right? Even on that flop, he's not folding. So I guess we'll just call us off again. So now we have the nuts. Okay, we're in for 2 now, so we're in a 4 bullets on this one. I won't be playing any more after this. At least not that one. What we like to see though is, gotta be thinking here. Oh, checked all the way around? Oh no, it can't be. Yeah. One of these, someone has to hit the flush here, right? What are these 2 guys calling with? So this guy takes the lead the whole way. He bets 7. They both call. The flush hits, and then they don't bet. What am I missing here? Let's take a look to see what these yahoos are playing over there, because that's crazy. So this guy has king queen, so he fires it the whole way. This guy has jack 9 offsuit, and this guy has pocket 5s. All right, I get, like, why? What? Because you flop you turn? No, you flop an open-ended. Check call, check call, check call. What the fuck is that? Wowzers. Wowzers. This is why I advocate. Just play your hands straight up. Just play it. I mean, no one's calling there anyway. But maybe this guy, he's got 2 pair. But maybe. Wow. What a donkey. Talk about me, of course. All right, let's just keep going here. My dog is going to the spa today. She is not going to like that. It's going to be cold when she comes out. With December being so nice, it was just know it's going to come out that I'm going to need a haircut, but hoping it wasn't just yet.
Window into your world. Listen to every song ad-free and uninterrupted with Spotify Premium. Upgrade to Premium and listen your way. Tap the banner to learn more.
Oops, more commercials. Love these commercials. What's this over here? Yeah, yesterday was absolutely brutal for internet. Couldn't get anything to work yesterday. Tried 3 times to get the stream going, and Frost, what are you doing over here? And so the guy that's sitting out, wins. Because Frost and I were big babies. Queen Jack, yeah. What up? What donkey? What's this one over here? Okay. What's this one? Okay. Just looking at all the different hands that are the 3 different tables here. This one here, lots of time still. We got 2 hours and 20 minutes or so. So it'll take us to noon, so we'll see how we do with it, I guess. This will be pretty much the only tournament I play this afternoon, if at all. Oh, you want to use skulls instead of the buttons? Okay, yeah. That's all red. X would be a skull. Yeah. No, I understand now what you're saying. That's kind of cool, right? As in, because that's when you bust it out. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I was doing a couple different things with it, right? I mean, those they mean different things. So on this table, I changed the color. I've got 4 different tabletop colors because they mean different things. So black is just like you're in the rebuy period. Blue is you're out of the rebuy period. Green means you're in the money, and red is a final table. Right, and so it's just me being able to look really quickly, because I play multiple tables at a time, where I'm at, and maybe I should be putting a little bit more focus on some tables than others. I haven't been able to do that on 888. I know you can. Right, so here it is. Right, you can change the felt, but this one I couldn't change the felt. It's very strange. We're like, why can you do it sometimes and not on others? Let's change the color over here. You got some serious work on the channel done yesterday? Nice. Queen Jack 4 suited. We're like, what are you thinking there, man? And then with 2 people all in, you think that Jack 10 is going to be the best bet for you there? I don't know. I don't know. Got Nightbot set up and got my stream deck working now, and just have to figure out how to keep my sizes for my tables. Just assumed this guy was on tilt, and I was correct. He was on tilt. Just his tilt was better than my tilt. All right. Just got to make sure that the sound is all good, and that's what I'll be doing in my stream Saturday. But Sunday, I'll be streaming the big tourney. Yes. Yeah, for sure. Totally going to be lurking you on that. What time does that start for you? I guess I could probably go and look on that. But Sunday was streaming the big tourney, just trying to decide with no delay or delay. Well, if you're using card covers, then that means you're going to be no delay. Obviously, I show my cards. There may come a time where that's necessary, but you know, there's a guy, Alex, from Germany that I play with on Party Poker, and you. Outside of you guys, like there's like a handful of people, like 4 or 5. I'm working on it, but I have a 2.5 or a 3-minute delay. I have a 3-minute delay. It's fine. And the hands I'm playing are not. I mean, I don't care. I find that having the cards exposed brings people along with you, right? You want the audience to participate in your journey with you. This is why we, like, if you start looking at Reels and TikToks and Instagram and all the other stuff like that, the social, they're really trying to drive action too. Let me open up my Instagram here. I mean, this is let's see if I can find one real quick. That's not it. That's not it. It's these, the ones where they ask like stupid ass questions, stupid ass poker questions. All right, we're going to be done with this one. I will not be buying into this one again. Yeah, I'll just buy into the tournament directly. It's a 550 tournament. Let's buy into it. Wherever it is, right? So on your Instagram. Oh, this is the challenge I'm on. Yeah. I'm gonna do 2,000 push-ups in February. On here, like it's party poker motivation, maybe. Is that maybe the site? When it asks you questions, like you have
Spotify Premium. Upgrade to Premium and listen
Queen Jack versus a Queen Jack suited versus a set. So you're an open-ended straight flush draw, and you have a set. What hand is winning, or what hand would you rather have? Right? When they ask those questions, what hand would you rather have? Like, they don't give a shit what your answer is. What they're doing is asking questions because they're trying to entice, which is driving action to their channel, right? And sometimes, like, that's just a ridiculous question. What hand would you like? The winning hand, of course. And so now you have this back and forth. It starts at noon? Yeah, I think mine does as well. Mine starts at 1. So I'll be on it at noon though. For sure, I'll be lurking you. Yeah, it drives the action, right? And they just ask ridiculous questions. That was just one of them, right? What was the other one? It was an actor. Oh, chapstick, right? Women use this shit, but chapstick. I mean, everyone uses it, but chapstick. She's from out east somewhere along the way. And she called it lip chap. What's her name? She was from ET Canada. Cheryl? Blonde woman. She called it a lip chap, and that was her 30-second reel asking that question. Have you never heard this before? I'm like, what? I mean, she's got to be 40, right? So she's an adult. She's been around. She knows. I asked Mrs. Frostmage that. They said, have you ever heard this before? I'm like, no. Oh, no, she said yes. She said she had heard that. I thought, well, maybe it's a young person. He's like, no, it's never been called that. It says that right on the thing. So anyway, but they ask stupid ass questions to drive action. That's like drive traffic too. That's the only reason why they do that. So I try not to engage in any of those questions. It's just so bad. I'll show when there is no action kind of thing. I used to have a 3-minute delay, but I noticed a lot of people don't like delay. Some people like it, some people don't, right? What can you do? Just do, like most things, just do what it is that you want, do what you like, and be thankful that they showed up. I've got a little bit of hate. Aaron Barone, he does it a little bit, has a little bit different take for the hate. It just like, Someone commented, and I forget where they commented, but I responded back to them. I mean, that just thank you, right? You in my stream, I try to say every day at the end of the stream, you had the choice to do and go wherever you wanted today, but you made the choice to be here. So thank you for that, right? Why would you go into someone's stream and rip into them and tell them how to do what they're doing better, at least unsolicited, right? If they ask, hey, how do you think I should play this hand? Do you think I could play this better? I mean, that's something different, right? But to say, come in and someone was bitching like, oh my God, you're trying to go from 89 cents to $10 just to deposit some more money. Yes, but that's not the point. That's exactly the whole point. Why would you go into someone else's stream and tell them to be better and then not even offer? So I'm a firm believer that here's a problem, here's why it's a problem, and here's 3 viable solutions. I add viable because someone actually said this to me 20 years ago, somewhere in that range. So this is a problem and you should fix it. And myself and the other guy who were kind of the leaders in the organization, we just kind of turned and looked at each other and said, why do you think that's a problem? What do you think we should do to fix that? The guy says, oh, I don't know. I didn't get that far. I just think that this is a problem. And he and I just like almost simultaneously said, yes, but if you haven't offered 3 viable solutions, then you haven't critically thought through the problem, right? This is a business strategy. This is right. Yeah. So that's part of the problem. If you come in and say, hey, you get good, right? World of Warcraft, get good. Poker, streamer, get good. What? How would you suggest I do that? Right? And I say viable because from a business meeting, when you go from project to project to project, you should have someone in there writing down solutions to problems and herbs. Is that right? Writing down solutions to problems that you're going to try. So okay, you could do this or you could do this. And we're going to come up with a contingency of this to combat that. What does that mean? You could wait for an asteroid to hit the Earth. That is a solution. It's not a viable solution, but it is a solution. Right? So then when you go to the next project and you look through your list of solutions, you could say, oh, well, we know that's not going to work because you've already said that. So you can't say that one again. You have to something new, something different. Solutions to the problem. Okay, that's a good solution. Thank you for adding that. We'll add something else here. Okay. Yeah, so you got to have solutions to the problem. So back to the card cover. That's where this went. Some people like it, some people don't. Screw them. They don't like it, then I mean there are options, right? They came to you. You didn't go to them. I'm going to be all in here. Oh my God, I got paid from that. I'm so shocked. Well, that was a good one, I guess. Take it. Oh, you know what else we need to do is put in we need another shout out here for sure. Uh, 888 Poker TV. Oops, that didn't work. Try that again. What happened here? Binary Star 81 just started following me. Wow. 8 o'clock yesterday. Thanks, Binary Star. Fantastic.
Hi, I'm Patrick Reddy.
What is happening here? Why is this not
On my new
working?
podcast, Wind of Change, I investigated
Plug in
why
my
I haven't been able to shake since I first heard it years ago.
Keyboard to start the recharge.
And the story was that the agency had written one of the best-selling rock songs of all time, a song that changed the world. So that was the tip that started me on this story, and it only got crazier.
There we go.
from there. Listen to
888 Poker TV.
a new original series from Pineapple Train Studios, Crooked Media, and Spotify.
They have they stream in 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, about
Get
1
peace
o'clock
of
our
mind
time,
knowing what's coming next when you're listening.
Mountain Standard Time,
Tune into
and
the
they give
show
away a
from
shit
start
ton
to
of
finish,
tickets.
all while enjoying
It's
uninterrupted
easy, it's
music
free.
listening. Discover
I
more
won a
ways
bunch
to
of
stay in
tickets
your
on
zone
here,
with Spotify Premium.
turn them
Tap
into
the banner to
real
learn more.
dollars. So go check it out, sure. Oh yeah, okay. So I played this thing, 888 Poker. I was watching I Am Eklo. He plays in 888 Poker in Ontario, which is an isolated island. I cannot play against him. Oops, got moved. All right, so let's we're gonna slide this over here, actually. Oops. There we go. I'm gonna slide this over here so that it's an up and down piece. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Part of what Who Cares and I are talking about. Rather than having it one horizontal, we're going to try this vertical thing. There's reasons why we're trying to do that. So anyway, let's try this. I was lurking him, watching him. He had some sort of draw. I won a $109 ticket from the guy, but I didn't have an 888 account. So I uploaded, I made an account real quick, threw my name up there, and let her rip. I didn't do very well, obviously, and that's okay. But, however, I did go on to SharkScope yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Let's take a look here. And looked up myself. So this is a little bit incorrect, but I'm not sure why that is. It says for 888 Poker, I've played 76 tournaments, and it has me being down like $230. But the very first hand, I have like 51 cents. I don't even know what that's from or how that even happened. And so I think the 109 is American, right? Which is like 138 Canadian. Because I didn't have any money, but I won something as well. So I ended up having 51 cents. And then I didn't play it for more than a year. 888 Poker sent me an email saying, hey, if you don't log in within the next 2 weeks, we're going to keep all the money. I guess I better log in. And then I started playing. I won a little bit, and then I lost. And so obviously these are all tickets that I have on here. Nice hand, nice hand. Just plays itself. Two outer here. Oh, look at that. That's a beauty river card. Oh my. This is all what I thought. I clicked the fold button. That makes me say a bad word in my head. Dag nabbit. I did not mean to call that. It's important to make sure that you click the correct button. Grr. That's what I won here. I won $150. Oh, in the $50 blast, that's what it is. I won $14 in 19th out of 220. Oh, yeah, 19th out of 220 on the home game. What's this one? Won $6 in the micro roller. Oh, that's one of these ones that I'm playing here. What's this one? Won $9 in a Turbo Bounty. That's the same one. Won $20 in a bounty tournament. I'm playing apparently a lot of these bounty tournaments. That's all I've done here. So I've played 50 tournaments in the last 2 weeks or ish, somewhere in that range. Since I won that blast tournament. Since November 27th. That's when I played all these tournaments. I know you usually get in a couple tournaments a day. So yeah, that's reasonable. 70 tournaments. What's this one? I won $7. A lot of little ones here. I won $15 in a blast. Oh yeah, that was this. So I placed first again on that one. $8. $29. Finished 49th. Oh, yeah, 49th is 734. That's the one I was just talking about. It's the one I'm going to play on Sunday. Oh. Get her done. What's over here? No, what we're going to try and do is see if that... Let's get that clip in there, because this is going to be a good one. I should have pulled that bad boy up. Ooh, because that's yucky. But here's the queens. Queens versus aces. Ooh. All right, let's add that clip on there. And we should hear it in the background here. And then I started playing. I won a little bit, and then I lost. So obviously these are all tickets that I have on here. Oh, nice hand, nice hand. Just plays itself. Two outer here. Oh, look at that. That's a beauty river card. Oh my. All right, who cares? Whenever you get here, that's a keeper. We're gonna keep that one. Excuse me. Cracks me up. So I know lots of people, the naysayers, even the people that play this game, the online poker, they just come up with some crazy comments. Oh, it's rigged. It's this, it's that. I guess I would counter with two different things. Excuse me. It's not anecdotal. I saw the research. Now, anecdotal because it's only one casino. But my boss, when I worked in a poker room, he actually did this. And he instituted for the month, this is what we're going to do. And this is why. So every hour, at the top of the hour, we had the clickers for tournaments. Or for hands, sorry, for hands. So when you sat down at the table, when the dealer sat down at the table, they clicked the button every hand that they dealt. This is the only one that we're worried about. Oops, where is it? Right? Of him having a 6, but that's the only one. We're not going to fold, so we're going to chunk it all in there. So we're just going to bet 23.8 because this guy has 23.8. I would just put him to the test. Right? If you're going to call, you're going to have to put all your chips in there. Put all the betting distance in. Do we have a 6? No, we don't have a 6. But it's unlikely. This is the only guy that should have a 6 because he's the big blind. What ace does this guy have? Right? So here's wherever Torelli is, Alec Torelli, there's that funnel, that range that he talks about. What 6 does this guy have in his hand? And you don't need to be lazy by pushing all in. You just bet just the amount. This shows people that are aware, that are paying attention, see that this was a deliberate thing, which means that they should be paying attention to you, that you're a deliberate player. You want that. Oops, I forgot to update this thing. Right? Because now you can start making moves against people because they know that you're deliberate, you're cognizant, you're aware. You want that. That's a good thing. What's this one over here? Let's take a look, see where I find me. Oh, I'm in for 2. What the hell? Oh yeah, I'm for 2. So it's 4. That should be 7, right? Yeah. I missed one. Oops, sorry about that. 7. I got some notes on this player here. Let's see what I have about this guy. I don't know why that is like that. Oh wait, I know I have that. I did have that right. This is a solid player. Those that are taking notes, you can read my note. In November, when I shark scoped this guy, he's played 7,600 tournaments. He's up $7,200. That is a solid player. You want to steer clear of this guy. If he raises, you want to give him some mad respect to that. 0VR10. Shout out to that guy. This guy here to the right is also, he's a solid player. I looked him up in November. He's played 8,000 tournaments. He's only up 4,000. So here it is. There it is. Just the nuts. Right? Just the nuts. Not as good in turnaround, but 8,000 tournaments, he's up half the amount, but that's a solid player as well. What's this one over here? I have him at 3,000 tournaments, but he's only up for $570. So, and then I have, so he was in the red for all of it for the first 400 tournaments. Then he hits a $500 tournament, $500 win to move him back into 0. And it's just that seesaw thing that happens, right? So he's playing way above his bankroll. His only move is going to be all in. He'll fold, all in, fold. Oh, it's break time. break time already. I'll be back in 5 minutes. On the break, I do 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, and 40 foot flutters. So I'll be back out of breath. I did 20 before. Going to get 40 done right now. Right back. 5 minutes. All right, back at it, sports fans. Just a smidge here. $10K. 5 get a ticket. Maybe I should buy into this one. No, I'm not buying it though. All right, so we got. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not gonna play too many tournaments today. As I said, I've got some stuff going on here in more than an hour, so I can't play. Can't get too deep. If I have too many tables going on, then I can't effectively focus on my other stuff. So let's not do that. Excuse me. Excuse me. What I haven't done is have too much of my WOTA. I was an athlete several years ago. 1 or 2 years ago, anyway. And while I was training, actually after I was done training, it was about 10 years after I was done training, I heard of a young man that did 36,000 push-ups in a year. It's like, what? He did 36,500 push-ups in a year. It's like, holy shit, that is a lot of push-ups. And then you just kind of break it down a little bit. So apparently, now whether it's true or not is up for debate. I wasn't tracking it. I didn't see any video. I just heard that he said, maybe it was his parents that said that he was doing this. But he would wake up every day and do, like, rip out 100 push-ups. And then he would start his day with that. I've heard of, like, the military, the US military, doing this as well. This is why they get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. This is why the Marines and Army personnel, at least, they continue to get up at 4 a.m. even afterwards. There's a motivational speaker from the Marines that encourages the same sort of thing. So obviously there's something to it. It's interesting. We only have 12 minutes left in this. Sorry, we only have 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes left in this piece. This is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough go here. King 9 offsuit. I guess you have the button, right? But when I take the lead twice there, you're gonna, even if he jammed, I would still call that off, right? So when you have top pair, he didn't lead, he'd have to have a set. That doesn't make any sense at all. Funnel. Doesn't make any sense at all. All right, let's get into this one again. Oops. Yes, I want to re-enter that one. It's not this one, it's this one here.
In a certain mood, stream your feelings with ad-free music listening.
This one.
Spotify Premium. Upgrade to Premium and listen your
Sweet.
way. Tap the banner to learn more.
I'll try and be a little bit more diligent with this. Just switching back and forth between these two tables. So I'd have another one in. So it's as you would expect. Unfortunately, this is part of the nature of the game, right? You're going to lose a lot more than you win. Clearly you can see down here there's a lot of reds. So you just gotta play it that way sometimes. There's only like 20 seconds left until the rebuy, so we're gonna mark that down as well. I do track for my own purposes. It doesn't mean anything. What position I'm in. It's just a spreadsheet that I have, by the way. What position I'm in when these things occur, like when you transition into the different phases. So, I mean, I'll switch this over. I'll just get out of this way. Well, I'm currently 5th out of 85 people in this tournament. Right? So that typically means either I've got some run good happening there. Again, hitting that 2-outer, my queens versus this guy's aces, whoever this guy was, that's certainly helpful. Yeah, that's certainly helpful. But making some right decisions, when to fold, when to call. This guy trying to make a bet and a raise. What hand does he have to raise on the river that he didn't take the lead anywhere? Right? This is why I say the very best thing is to keep it going there. There was this flush draw on there. I probably shouldn't have snap called that. I should have thought about that for just a second more. But he had, there was 2 hearts on there. If he had a door pair or he had an ace, when the ace is on board, wouldn't he c-bet? Even if he has ace 3, he should still c-bet, right? If he has an ace. And then when the heart doesn't come on and then I lead, now he's just calling because he thinks that I'm on the heart draw. I suspect that's why he's trying to raise there. Right? But there's no reason to risk too much. He could have flopped a set, but if he has a set, same thing. Aces, aces, jacks, whatever the other card was, he should lead. He should. There's no reason to give that up. Just play your hand straightforward, right? You don't. Even when you get late into the tournament, you don't need to make moves against people. Just, you don't need some fancy syndrome play. That's what it's called. It's fancy syndrome play. Just play your hand straight up. And they'll still pay you off because they think you're lying. That's why. I don't know if I've actually looked myself up on SharkScope on not 888 Poker. Champagne Poker. Did you check out that 888? Did you, sorry, the opt-in for 888? Did you get that figured out? Okay, so I just Googled, or sorry, I just SharkScoped myself. What is this? So this account I started, I think, January 2021, right? That's what these numbers mean. I've played 2,900 tournaments, and I have a profit of 1,146. So there's very little that, like when you look at my graph, it is stagnant for a really, really long time. 20, where am I at here? Let's say 2,100 tournaments, 2,200 tournaments, something like that. What is this? This is, oh, December 20th. This one. Game 1 is on May 12th. Oops. May 12th of 2021. So, you know, obviously I played this and then, or signed up this account, but I didn't play it. Maybe that's what it was. But it's flat. And then it dips below 0, like just a little blip. You see the graph on SharkScope, it's green or it's red. So it's green, green, green. There's a small little divot in between. But it doesn't dip lots. Let's say maybe maybe $30 or $40, somewhere in that range. I hit $55. That is a tournament ticket that I won. And then I hit another one a little bit later on here where I win a 109 ticket. 25 won a 109. I finished 4th out of 156. And then I hit $868 off of a 30-cent ticket, which skyrockets. And then you see this kind of up and down, up and down, up and down, a bit of a seesaw. And I go for a really long dry spell here. I win $40 or something, 38. And I win 83. First out of 100 and really first out of 174. But now you see that that seesaw piece. Unfortunately, it's a stagnant stink. And what did you think about that? What did you think about that Shark Scope? As I said, I think it's just another tool, right? That's all it is. It's a tool that you use, and you can, especially start because you play mostly, I think. No, you play on GG Poker, right? And 888. You can still use it on 888. Nice hand over here. Oops. And this one. Ooh, ooh. He's got 4 outs. He's got 6 outs and hits 3 times. Why you are behind? What are you talking about? Why do you throw shit like that? You're the fish there. You called with the worst hand, 6 outs, and you had to hit twice. You only have 3 live outs, and then he hits 2 of the 4 or 2 of the 6. Even better. No, you haven't figured out the opt in. Yeah. I don't know how I did it either, but obviously it worked. Right, same thing here. He's only got 3 outs here. No, that's not it. He has to hit the ace. So don't throw shit at people when you do that. Right? You want that over and over and over again. You're just being a wanker by throwing that shit like that. Screw you, I'm better. Right? When my queens versus this guy's aces and I hit the queen on the river, I don't throw a card at him so yeah, get your shit out of here. Oh, you look like a D-bag. Anyway. You want to encourage people. I think it's part of the mindset, right? There's a guy I know that plays here in Calgary. And for argument's sake, I'm just going to call him Justin. Justin would freak out. He would get like highly emotional when people played shitty hands like that and suck out on him. Like he would be the queens and the other guy would have the ace jack and he would get it. This guy wouldn't say anything. But this guy, Justin, would just rip into this guy. Oh, nice fucking hand, nice call. Like those sort of derogatory things. I mean, and the reality is, so that's his mindset. Good poker players never do that because we know that we want that over and over and over again. Right? That's where your profit comes from. You would never berate someone for doing that. Good players never berate someone for doing that. In fact, they do the opposite of that. They actually encourage it. I encourage that play. Like, oh, nice hand. You know, I had that. Look here. In this book specifically, Caro actually says this. He says that in here, and I've said this a couple times at the poker table. oh, I had that hand a couple days ago, and I played it the exact same way. Maybe it's the lucky hand, right? Now we don't actually believe that, but it's you're encouraging that play. Right? You're wanting them to do that again, over and over and over again. You don't berate someone for playing it like that. You have figured out the opt-in now. You got it figured out. That's good. What can I beat here? I can't beat too much. I'm going to get out of the way. All right, so let's come over to 888 Poker, non-US site. It's Card Father, right? We're going to get out of the way. This is not a very good hand. Card Father, just Card Father, not 67. We talked about this yesterday. It may take a little bit first because it doesn't recognize you in here. What do we have over here? Venture Pete. Oh, there we go. It didn't take it because I already have you on here. Currently sitting at, let's get out of the way with our twos here. It's not a very good hand. We'll get out of the way. We flop an open-ended straight flush. That's pretty good, right? Let's see how we do with this one. We cannot be folding this, right? So. Still open-ended straight flush. This is why we don't play those twos, right? I was going to put this. He jammed. I was going to call. I just open folded. Cindy here actually has pocket queens. This guy has pocket jacks. We have pocket twos. So we're behind the whole way, right? So that's why we don't play those sort of hands. We'll chuck it in here. Samagon should be betting healthily here. On the turn, he bet and he raised. So I mean, we just have to get out of the way. We've got a Saskatchewan straight, as it were. I'm in the one on Sunday. Oops, got queen 10 over here. Currently 4th out of 58. Sorry, 57. 27 make the money, so we got to lose more than half the field here. I want to look up, and it's what's it called? Main event. It's 120,000. Okay. Do you know what event it is?
Stay in the moment with complete control over what comes next. At least when it comes to music.
I think it needs to play that tournament. Yeah, that could very well be that. Yeah, I don't know.
Just uninterrupted music listening without limits.
Where is it here? 6, 7, Queen 10. See, this is really tough not to do this, right? So he's on the button and raised to 6, 7. I called it. He c-bet on the flop and he checked it, and then he missed, right? He hit the 7, but I hit the 10. So second pair. I could throw shit at the guy for doing that because that's exactly what he did with his ace jack versus this guy's queens, right? But that doesn't work. I don't want to discourage him from playing. All right, that I want him to do that again and again and again. Event number 2. Okay, so let's. I'm just trying to find 120 XL winner. We'll get out of the way here. Did you win that ticket from the 1650? Here's a 120 XL Mystery Bounty 109. 8 seats guaranteed for 1650. So you can buy into this tournament for 1650 and then play. All right, I'm assuming that's what that means. I hope that's what that means. Let's look at that again. 120,000 XL Winter 02 opening event. Oh, Snikey. Hit that again. Didn't think he had it. I just snap a jack off on the guy. Yikes, that's twice I've taken aces down today. Yikes. Lucky. He's going to be one angry cat for sure now. One angry cat. So here it is. He's throwing tomatoes at me because he doesn't have the emotional wherewithal to understand that he wants that over and over and over again. I funnel money at people that do this because if they're playing, like if they're playing against me, they need to hit. They have 2 outs to hit. Any other cards come that are not some sort of runner straight draw or flush draw. He might have even had me covered on that. I was looking at your 120 event. When I use the search on 888 Poker, I just see the 100,000 XL Winter, and it says it's like what's this one? Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, okay. That's why I couldn't find it. You're looking at your stats. Yeah, I just went on your Instagram and just looked at the title at the top, but I see it here. It's not open yet. But I see that one I was just talking about, the 120K XL. I'm assuming MB means Mystery Bounty 109, 8 seats guaranteed. I can buy into this one. Starts in 3 hours for 1650, and it's a satellite, obviously, because it's you're winning 8 seats guaranteed. So when I click on that one, sure enough, there it is. Let's open it up real quick. Where is it? It's this one here. So yeah, I just Googled it, just looked it up, or not, didn't Google. Went into 888 through the search engine. I just took a guess that 1650 seat was the one that was needed. I'm in 4th place. Oops. I'm in 4th place in this tournament. And he's 101. So I'm like way behind on this one. No. Oh, you won the 101 by guessing the Nick answer. Oh, yes, that's right. Do you know what that means, by the way? Lawton Things? Loudon Things? Lawton Things? I don't know which one it is. It's like, I'd never heard that before. But clearly, Nick and Tuck, they do that a lot. folks at home, 888 Poker on Mondays typically have 2 commentators, and they commentate the next day on 888. Let's get to the table. On 888 Poker's big tournament that happens on the weekend. Whatever that is. Sometimes it's on Tuesday, depending on what's happening over there, but that's what happens. And then they give away a shit ton of tickets, is the point I'm trying to get at. One of the ones that happened here was what Champagne Poker's talking about. They ask a question. If you're the closest to it, I think the answer was how many final hands is the longest that they've played with. Let's take a quick look here, because this is it. He's played 1,000 tournaments and he's up $1,000. I just open fold this Queen Jack here. This is not going to cut it. This one actually might be okay. I'm not going to call this off though, but this one might be okay. So there are in this tournament we're going to rail on the weekend, on Sunday at noon. There's currently 27 people in it. Don't kid yourself. There's gonna be a shit ton more than that. What are the payouts right now? First place is $24,000, and there are and this is the kicker, right? So you want to play super aggressive on these. I'm not very good at bounty tournaments. I haven't won any of these, but there's no matter what happens, what the final prize distribution is, there's going to be one $12,000 bounty and 2 $3,600 bounties, 4 $1,200 bounties. Those are the ones you want to play for. So we want to rail. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, pair the board? No pairing. Oops. No pairing the board. Pocket pairs are going down in flames today. Ooh. We may very well go broke on this one as well. Who cares? I cannot fold my my king's pre-flop. I do apologize. Anyway, so this is going to be a good. Oops. This is going to be a good rail for sure. So we're going to watch this. It's a drinking game usually. Oops. So it's a bet here, and then this could be anything, but this guy for sure has an ace, right? So now we just quietly fold. We missed it. All good. Right? There it is. 2 pair versus that. I mean, I get it. This could be anything, and I would have called this off, but this never is. This guy is never putting his tournament life at risk with that, right? That's the hand reading thing. This guy could be a lion sack of shit because he's first, but the second guy that puts all his chips in there is not. Only once have I seen it on a complete airball. The guy had Jack 4 or something when he jammed. So this guy bet and this guy jammed. And this guy had Jack 4. Like, what? Loudon thinks is a drinking game. Really? I'd never heard that before. So, learn something new every day. It's awesome. We will be chunking it in here now. Again, as it were. 5th out of 38. 27 make the money. This means this is a good hand, by the way. But this is at the bottom of our jamming range, so let's chunk it in there. 80-20 and 90-10 and 95-5, and we will take this down. Right? But I know exactly where I'm at with this hand. I know that this may not be good. I seriously thought about folding the jacks, like legit, against that player specifically. However, where's my book? I've got 3 books on my desk. I've got this one by Alec Torelli, because I use that hand reading thing a lot. This one here, Caro's most profitable hold'em advice, page 23. Look at that, I just opened it right to page 23. Let me just read this because it's highlights. All right, so this is the same sort of thing. This highlights exactly what I'm talking about. Pocket jacks right here. Nines used to be my jamming. Now jacks is it. Against this, my hand is probably still ahead, but I'm not going to put my tournament at risk for that. So this is just an easy fold. Pocket tens, by the way, is 60-40. Pocket tens say 59.58% of the time there's an overcard. That's why I fold. Right? That's it right there. So according to Caro, while this chart is deliberately elementary and ignores many concepts critical to professional hold'em, it nonetheless illustrates a profound truth. And that's true. That's exactly it. Math is math. So I used to jam nines. It used to be my minimum defensive range, my minimum betting range. 70% of the time there's going to be an overcard. 69.3. 70%. That's a lot of cards. You gotta fade a lot of outs. There's a time to be jamming those ones, but when there's still lots of play in here and getting down to the money, which we're not even in, that is not it. Right? If he had more, well, he can't have more chips because he would never jam if he had more chips than I did. Right? But because I had 40 bigs and he's got 6, that's why I called off. Jacks, 46.96, so 47% of the time there's an overcard. That's why now you're the coin flip. With jacks, you're the coin flip. Assuming he doesn't have a bigger pair, right? And then the other one is Caro's Book of Poker Tells. That was the first poker book I ever read. I still have the receipt in there when I bought it 20 years ago. And I read it every year, cover to cover. Now I skim through some of the sections a little bit quicker than others, of course, but it doesn't change the fact that it's on there. Yeah, it's a bar drink and trivia game. Lawn, not things, thinks. Oh, Lauden. Okay. Well, I spelt the guy's name wrong for one. It's legitimately as it. Why elite poker players love Lauden thinks. Really? June 23rd, 2020. This is the first article that comes up. Why? I just typed in Lauden thinks in the Google search engine. Why elite poker players love Lauden thinks. I had never heard this before. Articles adapted from The Biggest Bluff. How I Learned to Pay Attention. Master Myself and Win by Maria Kornikova. She's a poker player, by the way. It's game. Lauden Thinks was created one day in the mid-2000s when 2 poker pros found themselves bored at a televised poker table. The Magician and the Unabomber. Really? Antonio Esfandiari and Phil Locke. Soon came up with a way to pass the time. At the table was Johnny Lauden, a Norwegian pro and mutual friend. Let's Google Johnny Lauden. I am totally blown away right at the moment. Like, never heard of this guy. To be fair, he hasn't heard of me either. But regardless, they would take turns asking him a question. Oh yeah, of course. This is kind of like prop betting. Oh, there we go. At the table was Johnny Lawton, a Norwegian pro and mutual friend. They would take turns asking him a question, and then bet on what he thought the answer was. Lawton would then supply his own response, and the person who'd been closest to Lawton's answer would win the round. Just like Nick and Tuck do. The game took off, and soon players around the world were betting anywhere from $1 or $2 to tens of thousands on a single question. The beauty of Lawton thinks is that the real factual answer to any given query doesn't actually matter. The game is all about perception and psychology. What does Lawton, or whoever the target in this particular iteration, thinks the answer is? And you can be the one to see the world from his perspective more closely than your opponents. In the sense, it's the heart of not only poker, in many social situations. How good are you figuring out? Continue on here. On a 2008 episode of Poker After Dark, a popular television, Phil Ivey and Doyle Brunson played a round of Lawton Thinks for $10,000. I want to bet on Clint Eastwood's age. Sidebar, I saw an image where they put Wilford Brimley and Clint Eastwood side by side, and they asked, who's older? As it turns out, Clint Eastwood actually is older than Wilford Brimley. Clint Eastwood, I think, is 84? Somewhere in that range. Okay, so back at it. I want to bet on Clint Eastwood's age. Brunson says to open this particular game. Negreanu volunteers to guess. He'll be the Lawton. Once he's locked it down, that is, and thought of his response and locked it, guessing can begin. I'll play this one, comes Phil Ivey's voice. Turns to Brunson. Will you play this one with me for $10,000? Yep, says Brunson. Okay. Wow. Just 10 grand at the drop of a hat, no problem. Brunson starts at 21. Ivey can now accept the under proposition or propose a higher number. He counters with 40. Now Brunson can either accept the under or go under or go higher. Oh, so this is slightly different though. Slightly different. Immediately counters with 60. Things get more serious. Stares him down a bit. 62, 64, 66, 68. How dumb is Daniel? Let's see. He knows his age is to read. All right, let's back this up. This is in 2008. What is that, like 15 years ago? So that would put Clint Eastwood at somewhere around, right around 70. Counters Brunson with a smirk. 66, 68. Phil reflects. How dumb is Daniel? Let's see. He knows his edge is to read as loud. He doesn't need to have a clue as to Clint Eastwood's real age. You're not signaling him, are you? In some way we were, responds. Because of course, part of the game is watching Lawton's reactions and seeing what you can extract from his responses. So reading your opponents. Like so many things in this life, this is a game of people, not hard truths. Slight pause, Ivey shoves all his chips in the middle of the table with pocket sevens. We're still playing poker after all. Counters with 69. 72, Broyles, says Brunson, as Ivey sees that he's up against a superior pair of eights. Comes back with 73. Brunson ups it to 94. Ivey accepts the under and they turn into Negreanu. You lose. Oops. Got moved, so let's get that squared away. This is a good hand, right? Aces. Alright, sorry, ace king. Let me just get that up here. There we go. We got ace king over here. I'm not folding this. We're just going to limp here with this and quietly check raise our hand, or lead, as it were.
Listen to all your favorite tracks without hearing audio ads when you make the move to Spotify Premium.
Dear diary. Giggity giggity.
And listen either way.
Okay.
To learn more.
It's a pretty speculative calling, but I mean, I get it. I would call there as well. Whatever. Yeah, so he does the reverse of that, still throwing a champion against this. You have 10 deuce. I have ace king. You have to hit. You have 6 outers to win. That's it. You have 6 outs. Let me come over here. Puts it up to 74, or Ivy comes back with 73. Brunson ups it to 74. Steps the under. You lose. Brunson says confidently to Ivy as they wait for the answer. Negreanu laughs. I had 73. And I said 70, right? So he's 88. Loses the pot in the middle, but wins 10 grand all the same. Shakes his hand in disbelief. He's 77. Oh shit, so he's even older than that now. It's like he can't believe that someone could possibly not know that. So his real age at the time was 77. But it's not what the real answer is, it's what they think. As Ivy departs with that hand, he lost his 20,000 buy-in. Phil Hellmuth, another elite player, terrible, chimes in, reminding him that he owes him from the lot and thinks about earlier. Not 1 dime, no slang, actually 10 cents. No, that's not what it is. Brunson knew the answer, but Ivy knew his man. Sometimes, though, not knowing your man may not. Anyway, interesting. Thank you for sharing that. I did not know that's what that was. I learn something new every day. Let's come over here. We actually have pocket aces here. We're going to chunk it all in here if he raises. That's a good bet because the turn is not going to be helpful there. If you're going to show a hand, that's the one you want to show. Unfortunately, I don't have that option here. I can do that. I don't want any of those ones. Left losing hands. Let's try this one. See if I can change that up a little bit. No, that's not it. We are on the money bubble. You can see it up here. I'm 11 out of 30. We're gonna, oops. Still have an hour of rebuy in this, so just chunk it in here. This is way down on our all-in range, but gotta take a shot here. Try and get a little bit more chips. Need a 9 or a 10 here, so we got 6 outs. Neither one of those is going to cut it, so we'll have to rebuild from our 17.5 bigs. This is just less than a starting stack. This is just over a starting stack. I wonder if I can find that. Let's try over on this one. Oh yeah, that looks like the right one here. Basic, cups, display, interactive features maybe? Turn off. Hide all. Advanced, how about this one? Lobby always top, turn off. Help, look, display. Applies to first in table options. This doesn't look like. Turn off the run it twice option. Enable fold and show feature. All right, so I did that. So how come I can't show my cards here? Oh, got moved. All right. Now we're like on the stone cold bubble for money. 11 out of 28. As I said, 27 make the money, so we're right there. You unclick the hand. So now we're in the money. Yay for us. 11 out of 28. Let's. So I marked that down as well. 37 here. So this is the rebuy. 11 of 27. Just so I know where we're at. And then of course I changed the table. The tabletop, right? We went to the green because now we're in the money. I am into this for one bullet. So min payout is 232. So I've already doubled. Now we're just free rolling. All right, let's come back to that again. Champagne Poker is just walking me through this. Champagne, you can click muck hands in settings to show. One second, I'm just trying to read these things again while I'm trying to play poker. Probably the wrong time to be doing this shit, right? Turn off side panel. No, that's not it. Open up. I have, so there's a bet or three bet and a 4-bet jam. Just easy to get out of the way, right? Yeah. I get it, but he's got to know that he's probably behind at this point. For sure the sixes can't be good, right? You raise, which is a good bet, like a good action, but it's raise, re-raise. Maybe that's not the best spot to do that. Again, folding the sixes. So when we come back to Caro here, into three other people, the two other people, what does page 22 say? Or sorry, it's page 23. No, yeah, 23. Sixes is a 85% chance that there's an overcard, right? And in this case, you don't need an overcard. You have a 2-outer. That's what you're facing. That's why it makes it easy eventually. Interactor, oops, cancel. Interactive feature, turn off all, no. Hide all, throw animations, rabbit animations, animated. Moving down to advanced. Lobby always on the top, mouse over, show me, alert, past. Continue down to table options, enable, fold, and show. Option, feature. Yeah, I did that. That's a pretty good hand. Drawing dead now. All right, guess we're gonna rebuy into this one as well. One more time. Oh no, I can't. I can't rebuy into this one. Shh, don't tell anyone I did though. 1486. The gear on top of your table. Oh, unclick the muck losing hands. Oh, I had it. Can you see that? No, you can't see. Yeah, I had the muck losing hands right here. So when I click this one, right around here. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so it should be on this one. That's a pretty good flop. Fuck. Oh, I love it. I love it. Where's my clip button? Damn it, Bobby. Never getting away from that. I love it. I want it. Never regretting that in a bazillion years. So again, this is what you do, right? You shovel money at these things. You have the guy drawing 3 outs to win. Now there's other chop options in there, right? But 3 outs to win, love it. Yeah, there's the right back at it, I guess, right? There's the flip side of that. What is it? What comes around goes around, I guess, is I've heard that saying before. As an aside, we are in, we did move up a blind here. A pay level. Oops, and I forgot to check to see if I can show those cards. Let's try this again. Focus on this. We only have about 15 minutes left of stream, by the way. Yeah, because as I said, about 11 o'clock or so. See, when I click on these, it still doesn't give me the option to show the hand, show that I have an ace. I got none of that, so it's just an easy fold, right? I wonder if I should... It's only $1 tournament. Okay, it is break time. This should be the last one over here. This... we are in break on this one. These guys are thinking it through there. Alright, break. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Gotta go do some more push-ups. Right back. Gotta find my table here first, so we have it when I come back. It's this one. That's what we're looking at. 2 tables. All right, right back. I gotta do some push-ups. Okay, back at it. Only when you fold at the showdown. So we're talking about the cards. This one. This table. I'm trying to show my cards like here. I can fold my cards. Like show my cards when I fold. On this one I cannot. So a bit problematic, but we're working on it. Alright. Excuse me. I am slowing down here in terms of streaming. I'm not just going to chunk it in here, but gotta find the spot apparently, and the spot was exactly where I wanted when I wanted it. Right, raise pre-flop, get a call, flop bottom two. I flop trips with a good kicker. I rarely lose the kicker war. This guy happens to hit his kicker. We both have the kings. He hit his 9. He's got king 9. I get it, I understand, and I know, but you're in trouble. I am not. So we just keep doing. All right, so let's see what we can do on this one as well. Let's slide this way over here. This is going to be difficult. Is good? No, that's not good enough. I was thinking that might be good enough to chunk it all in there. That is not good enough. This is just round and round, fold, fold, fold.
You deserve nonstop music. Why not let Spotify Premium serve up the music you love to listen to, ad-free and uninterrupted? Upgrade to Premium and listen your way. Tap the banner to learn more.
All right, what do we got here? Oh, fast started 13 minutes ago. Snaky. Full heroic clear. Gonna have to start that today. That's a pretty good flop for that. Aces versus 6 deuce suited. Flops a gut shot straight flush draw. And I was going to jam with my ace 8. So I said that's not going to be good enough. Yay for me. What did that mean? We still got like 4 to go to move up here. Just fold, get out of the way. Oops. It's this thing that follows behind. Oh wait, I screwed this up. Aces versus 10s. This has been almost an always a big bet there. Dry and dead. All right, we're gonna be on that one. Let's mark that down. 137 people today, finished in 18th place for 256. Oops, why is that so big? I guess it's not. We change our thingy here because we're in the money. Let's focus on our last table here. This is it. This is the only one we got left. I put this deep stack up here. We take it down with our ace 9. I'm a bit surprised. Now we have a little bit better ace. I've got ace queen this time. What's going on with these guys? Why are they not doing that? 30 minutes left in the rebuy. Slide this over here, I guess. Now that I have some room where I can normally see / play / do all the things. King 9, that's not going to be cut it, right? Can't have that every hand, can you? King 3 offsuit, that's a solid hand. That's a full double up, we like that. I get being a lion sack of poop, right? I understand. King 3 offsuit under the gun. What are you doing? We're gonna do the same thing. This is slightly different though because now we're in position. So we're gonna actually raise to 2 the same way here to entice. Because we are in position, right? We don't want to give it free, but I would expect him to lead there. But now he doesn't want to do it, right? So this is, you push back a little bit and you got him. This should be a big hand. As is always late. What the hell's happening today? Why is this? This is the day that he's on time. In fact, he's not on time. He's earlier. It's early today. See what happened on that last one. Okay. This is just gonna be short and sweet today. Just about done here. Play this this tournament, I guess. I may have to just come back tomorrow and give an update. Who cares? One said to me, why would you get into a tournament when you know you can't play? Well, because that's not how that worked yet, Dingleberry. So I started playing a tournament, I think, at like 11 o'clock in the morning, and I was still playing at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The same tournament.
Same plan, different moods. Give yourself and your loved ones the freedom with Spotify
But
Premium
I mean, I had to sit out, and that's exactly what I did. I just sat out of the tournament.
Playlists, albums, and podcasts. Tap the banner to learn more.
And he's like, "Why would you do that if you know you can't play?" Well, I wasn't expecting to go for 4 hours. We're not going to chunk it all in there. Yeah, that's not... Ace 9 is not going to be good enough. But you saw that I just about did it, though. Right? I have currently completed 80 push-ups, 80 sit-ups, and 160 leg flutters. So I'm just about done my goal for the day. Taking me about 2 hours. It wasn't this one. The first one I just did 20. The second break I did 40 push-ups, 40 sit-ups, and 80 leg flutters. That's his snap fold because he jammed here, right? He's the big blind. He could have anything, but that's just to protect your cards, protect your chips. Get out of the way. So I've just got 20, 20, and 40 left to do. I'm kind of debating whether I should put like a yoga mat right here and do my workouts there. Maybe I'll do that for the month of February. So I do a pretty abbreviated push-up, don't get me wrong, but that's not the point. When I was in university, we went all the way up and all the way down, right? And we had to do several of these like competitions within the team. We did several of these throughout the year. Oh, look at that. King 8 offsuit. That's the calling hand. Yeah, Dingleberry. I'm not doing that now. I haven't competed in that sport in 20 years. I'm not the young man that I used to be. Still pretty athletic, just in different ways now. I'm training for a triathlon instead. Anyway. All right, let's keep jumping into this. Keep jumping into Faz's thingy, wait list. If I guess if I make it in here, I can do the stream with them. I'd have to switch over, make some adjustments to my stream, because I play obviously with a 4-minute delay, or sorry, a 3-minute delay. There's no reason to do that. All right, let's get on this one. I don't even know what that is. What a bunch of crazy wild hands that are showing up here. Like, holy smokes. 5 deuce suited, 7-8, and jacks. Like, then why play here? Why not just jam it in with any two? I'll call this one off, I guess. Oh, Faz got tired of the beeping in his ear. Snap call. That's pretty good. All right, well, that will be it for me. I am signing off. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. You know, you could have done anything with your time today. And yet you still made the choice to hang out here and be with me. That's awesome. I got 2 socials down below. One is my Instagram. It's all food, or mostly it's food that I make. Yeah, most of my posts it is of food, and it is all food that I've made. There's a picture of just garlic parmesan mashed potatoes. It was Christmas dinner, and the question is, why do you just have a single picture of the potatoes? Because that was the only thing I made. I didn't have to make anything else. So why would I take a picture of everything else? That's not it. It's just my food. And then there's a couple pictures of me on there. Trivia champion, back-to-back trivia champion at one pub, and then we went to a different place with some different friends, and we won again. So there's a couple different pictures of me. The back-to-back, when we won, we placed second, and we lost by 1.5 points. So we were pretty close. As well as there's a picture of the 2,000 push-up challenge that I'm going to do in February 1st to the 23rd. Go check that out, and look forward to some reels coming up here. Oh, and the other social is my YouTube. I upload these things to the YouTube feed. Go back. Who Cares and we're going to work on shortening some of it, doing some editing, and then from that making some reels. I'm still learning some of the software and things like that. So I'd love to hear your comments, love to hear your thoughts, love to hear what you think about. Do you like where I could improve in terms of the poker play? What is it that I'm doing, and what do you think that I could be doing better, and how would you play it? I think those two things are kind of related. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave comments in the YouTube thing, and I'll get back to you. I do answer all my own questions. So, all right, thanks guys. Have a great day. Have a afternoon, great morning. I will see you guys here tomorrow when we continue playing.